Imagine a world where machines can think, create, and even understand us better than we understand ourselves. That's the promise of artificial intelligence, but how do we get there? Is it all about building superpowered brains with massive processing power, or is something else at play? Some say it's like building a rocket: the bigger the engine, the higher it flies. Given AI enough processing power, they argue, and it'll crunch through any problem, learning and growing at lightning speed. It's all about brute force, raw horsepower to zoom through mountains of data, but others tell a different story. They compare it to raising a child. Sure, you can provide all the textbooks and fancy gadgets, but it's the experiences, the stumbles and triumphs, the messy interactions with the world that truly shape who we are. For them, an AI needs more than just processing power, it needs data, mountains of it, rich and varied, the very fabric of our existence. It's a fascinating debate, isn't it? Is it all about the engine, pushing through raw data, or is it about the journey, learning from every experience? Maybe it's both, a delicate dance between processing power and the richness of data. Imagine an AI that can analyze the vastness of the internet, understanding every word, every image, every interaction, and then combine that with the ability to navigate the real world, to see, hear, and feel the richness of human experience. That, my friends, might just be the recipe for true intelligence, a mind that can not only process information but truly understand the world around it.
Deep within the emerald tapestry of the jungle, a silent battle unfolds. Not one of claws and teeth, but of instincts honed by evolution, of minds grappling with the world's complexities. It's the ancient dance of intellect, a dance played out not just between humans, but within the very fabric of the animal kingdom. Take the lion, king of the savannah. His reign isn't built solely on brute strength. Sure, his brainpower pales in comparison to ours, but within that skull lies a processor honed for survival. Years of data, passed down through generations, inform his every move. He reads the wind, the scent of prey, the subtle shifts in the pack's dynamic, all a symphony of information feeding his decisions. But raw processing power isn't the only path to mastery. Look at the ant, a tiny titan of computation. Millions of brains working in unison, a hive mind with no central command. Their data, the collective wisdom of generations etched in their genes, whispering through pheromone trails. They navigate complex labyrinths, solve logistical puzzles, all without the brute force we often associate with intelligence. And then there's the chimpanzee, our closest cousin. A curious mix of instinct and innovation. He observes, learns, adapts. He fashions tools, solves problems, even shares his knowledge with others. His brain, while smaller than ours, is a playground of creativity, fueled by the data of his experiences, the constant experimentation with his world. From the eagle's keen eyesight to the dolphin's echolocation, from the spider's web weaving to the bee's intricate dance, the animal kingdom is a tapestry woven with threads of data and raw processing power. Each species, a testament to the fact that intelligence comes in many forms, each a master of its own domain.
Within the hushed halls of philosophy, a debate simmers, as ancient as the quest for understanding itself. Is the key to intelligence a mind like a furnace, blazing with raw processing power, or a vast library, overflowing with the riches of experience? Let us delve into the minds of the wise, and hear their whispers across the ages. The empiricists, keen observers of the world, stand firm. John Locke, with his blank slate, insists, knowledge is built brick by brick, each experience a brushstroke on the canvas of the mind. Data, the very fabric of reality, feeds the engine of thought. Without it, intelligence remains a barren field. Across the aisle, the rationalists raise their voices. René Descartes, with his cogito ergo sum, proclaims, the mind is a self-contained furnace, its sparks of logic illuminating the darkness. Raw processing power, the ability to reason and deduce, is the true mark of intelligence. Data is but fuel, igniting the innate flames of thought. But whispers of nuance rise from Immanuel Kant, the bridge between camps. He speaks of the architecture of the mind, a web of categories that shapes our perception of data. Raw processing power alone can drown in the ocean of experience. It needs the structure, the lenses of reason, to truly understand. From the pragmatists who value function over form, to the existentialists who grapple with the meaning of experience, each school adds a brushstroke to the canvas. The debate, it seems, is not about choosing sides, but about finding the perfect blend, the exquisite dance between the boundless ocean of data and the internal fires of thought. Perhaps, like the universe itself, intelligence is born not from singularity, but from synergy. For in the interplay between perception and processing, between the ever-flowing river of experience and the spark of internal logic, lies the potential for true understanding, a mind not just capable of crunching numbers, but of grasping the very essence of existence.
Imagine a tiny mind, fresh and unfurling like a brand new leaf. Imagine its journey to understanding the world, a journey not unlike our own quest for artificial intelligence. Is it sheer brainpower, a computational marvel, that unlocks the door to knowledge? Or is it the messy play, the stumbles and discoveries, the endless dance with the world around them? An early childhood expert might lean towards the latter. Like a budding tree, a child's mind needs rich soil to grow. That soil is experience, the endless stream of data coming from every tickle, laugh, and tumble. Data not just in numbers, but in textures, emotions, and connections. Raw processing power might be the engine, but the fuel, the very engine fuel, is the richness of lived experience. It's about exploration, not optimization. Sure, memorizing facts might seem efficient, but true understanding blossoms from experimentation, from trial and error, from making a purple dinosaur with blue and yellow paint. Data, in this case, is not prepackaged information, but the freedom to explore, to create, to follow the whims of curiosity. But experience alone isn't enough. Just like seeds need sunlight and water to sprout, young minds need guidance, frameworks for organizing the data they gather. That's where stories come in, songs, rhymes, and routines. These are the algorithms, the internal processes that help children make sense of the chaos, that weave experiences into meaningful narratives. So, in the quest for artificial intelligence, perhaps we can learn a thing or two from the classroom floor. It's not about raw power versus data, but about a delicate dance between the two. Build a mind like a playground, not a factory. Feed it data in all its messy, glorious forms, and then provide the tools, the stories, the scaffolding to turn that data into understanding. Imagine then, an AI that learns not just by crunching numbers, but by experiencing the world, by embracing the chaos and joy of discovery. An AI that paints, tells stories, and builds towers of knowledge, brick by messy brick. Wouldn't that be a truly intelligent creature? Perhaps, the future of AI lies not in choosing sides, but in remembering the wisdom of play, the magic of messy data, and the transformative power of a story well told.